Hello, class. So we have been doing some different things with our literacy this week, and we are about to dive into something new today. So everybody, eyes up, listen to me, because I have something to share. Roses are red, violets are blue. I rather like peanut butter. How about you? Now, can anybody tell me what that is? Yes, a poem. You are exactly right. Can you tell me what part of it makes it a poem?
I think
It does rhyme, but do poems always have to rhyme?
no,
Can you tell me what a rhyme is?
when they sound the
That is absolutely correct. So some poems can rhyme, some poems do not rhyme. What can we write poems about?
same.
You can write poems about everything. So if you were to write a poem, what would you write your poem about? Why would you write a poem about your cats?
Because they're my best friend.
Okay, I guess that's a good reason to write a poem about something is because you are best friends with said thing or feline. Um, Now, do poems have to be long?
No,
Do they have to be short?
I don't think
Can they be either?
so. Yeah.
Very good. So, I would like to share some poems with you guys. Um, This is a book of poems that I grew up with and I got to read in school, and everybody knows who Shel Silverstein is. So I would like you guys to know who he is as well. So this is Where the Sidewalk Ends, the poems and drawings of Shel Silverstein. We're just going to read some. We definitely do not have time in class today to read all of them, but we're going to do what we can. And then, of course, it's in the library for anybody who may want to check it out later. So, our invitation page. Invitation. If you are a dreamer, come in. If you are a dreamer, a wisher, a liar, a hoper, a prayer, a magic bean buyer, if you are a pretender, come all by my fire, for we have some flax golden tales to spin. Come in, where the sidewalk ends. The acrobats. I'll swing by my ankles, she'll cling to your knees as you hang by your nose from a high up trapeze. But just one thing, please, as we float through the breeze, don't sneeze. Our second poem is Magic. Sandra's seen a leprechaun. Eddie touched a troll. Laurie danced with witches once. Charlie found some goblin's gold. Donald heard a mermaid sing, Susie spied an elf, but all the magic I have known, I've had to make myself. This next one has a 2-page illustration. Can you see that?
I can see it.
Yeah, you see the family and they're sinking here in their boat. Well, the title of the poem is Homemade Boat. This boat that we just built is just fine, and don't try to tell us it's not. The sides and the back are divine. It's the bottom, I guess we forgot. That would explain why the family is sinking. I must remember. I must remember turkey on Thanksgiving, pudding on Christmas, eggs on Easter, chicken on Sunday, fish on Friday, leftovers Monday. But me, I'm such a dunce. I went and ate them all at once. That would explain why this man covers 2 pages with his illustration. The fourth. Oh, crash! My bash! It's bang! The zang! Fourth whoosh of baboom! July! Woo! And the last one here that we're going to read for right now is called Ickle Me, Pickle Me, Tickle Me Too. Ickle me, pickle me, tickle me too. Went for a ride in a flying shoe. Hooray, what fun, it's time we flew, said Ickle me, pickle me, tickle me too. Ickle was a captain and Pickle was crew, and Tickle served coffee and mulligan stew. As higher and higher they flew, Pickle me, tickle me too. Pickle me, tickle me too. Over the sun and beyond the blue. Hold on, stay in, I hope we do, cried Pickle me, tickle me too. Pickle me, tickle me too. Never returned to the world they knew, and nobody knows what's happened to dear Pickle me, tickle me too. So, as you guys can see, um, poems can be just about anything. Now, a lot of these rhyme, but the 4th of July one, for example, does not rhyme. That one is just a series of words that embody what 4th of July is. Can anybody tell me what those words crash, bash, bang, zang, whoosh, ba-boom, and woo maybe represent? Sounds? Well, what kind of sounds do you hear on 4th of July? Fireworks, you're right. So that means we can take just about anything and put it into a poem, just like we discussed just a few minutes ago, right? All right, so what I would like everybody to do, we are going to line up alphabetical order, just like we do for lunch. And everybody make sure to bring your notebook and a pencil. And we are going to go on a nature walk outside around the school, out on the playground, along the tree line. And I would like everybody to write down some of the different things that they see, because when we come back inside, you are going to pick one of those things that you saw outside and you are going to write a poem about it. Is everybody ready? Let's do it. All right, good job, guys. Very well done on our nature walk. What kinds of things did you see outside? Trees? What else did you see? What else caught your eye?
June bug?
June bugs? We are getting close to summer, so you might very well be seeing June bugs out there. Is that what you picked to write you're going to write a poem about?
It was that.
Acorns or June bugs? Well, good picks. So what we are going to, we're going to write a particular kind of poem today, and it is called a haiku. Now, if you look to the front board, I have a page up, poetrygames.org. This is where you're going to be working on your poems today. And a haiku is an ancient Japanese form with no rhyme. Haiku often deal with nature. This type of poetry has 3 lines with a fixed number of syllables. Everybody knows what a syllable is, correct?
Yes.
Can you tell me what a syllable is?
How many pieces of a word?
Correct. You got it. Correct.
That's 2.
Good job. Good job. So with the haiku, we have 3 different lines. The first line is 5 syllables. Line 2 is 7 syllables. And then line 3 is back to 5 syllables. So the example that the website gives us is, ocean waves soothe me, surrounds me with salty warmth, worlds to discover. Now, a lot of these poems can make you feel happy. They can make you feel sad. They can make you feel excited or nervous or anxious. They can make you feel loved. Excuse me. Poems can make you feel all sorts of things. Now, if the poem is the cause, the effect is going to be how you feel after reading the poem. So, what I would like you to do with your haikus is somewhat mention, yeah, I'd like you to kind of include cause and effect in there. So, let me give you an example here. I decided to write my haiku about leaves. The title of my haiku is Brown Leaves. Brown leaves in the trees, they fall and are stepped on. They now turn to dust. So as you can see, um, I stepped on the leaves after they fell. The effect of me stepping on them is they turn to dust. Now the wind or a squirrel up in the tree or something else caused the leaves to hit the ground, but there was cause. The leaf fell, the leaf was stepped on, and the effect of the stepping on was the leaves turning to dust. So I would like you to try and write your haikus about the one thing you picked outside and try and include something like that. I want you to start your haiku line 1 with your item, and then in line, by the time you get to the end of line 3, that item needs, your choice needs to have changed a little bit. So go ahead and take a few minutes. You can use your the note cards that you have on your tables to write your haikus, and go ahead. I'll give you a couple minutes on that. All right, everybody done with their haikus?
Yes, I'm done.
Would you like to share with the class? Okay, what's the title of your haiku?
Junebug.
Junebug? Okay, go ahead and read it aloud for us.
Junebugs at my door. Hit the wall and back to the door. Now they're on their back.
That's very good. So you have June bugs, and what happened to the June bugs?
They came to my door.
They bouncing on the wall trying to get to the light that they see.
Mhm.
Okay, so the light maybe caused the June bugs to hit the wall.
Yeah. And then now they're
Very, very well done. So now, guys, I have iPads set up over in the corner. I would like each of you to grab an iPad one at a time. We don't need to be fighting each other over them. Please grab your iPads, return to your desk, go ahead and get them turned on. And I have the website written up on the whiteboard here. It's poetrygames.org. And I would like you to go there, and you're going to go to the section marked Biological Poem. Now, the biological poems, you're going to use your chosen topic. So, Molly, you picked June bugs, for example. I would like you to write a biological poem about your June bugs. Now, there are some criteria to be met with the poem. It explains it all on the website there. You guys just follow along. If you need to look anything up to help you out with your poems, you can. I will go ahead and read mine as an example. My poem is titled Brown Bear. Brown bear, ferocious, furry, giant, mammal. Relative of the polar bear. Possessor of long claws, sharp teeth, and brown fur. Who feeds on salmon, berries, and plants. Who senses animals and plants nearby and the coming of winter. Who reproduces with other brown bears in the area. Who requires food, water, and hibernation. Who is noted for being intelligent, curious, and hibernating. Inhabitant of forest, deserts, mountains, and ice fields. Ursidae. And just so you know, class, Ursidae is the scientific name for a brown bear. But that is a biological poem. You need to include some different facts about your chosen thing. And if you have any problems, please let me know. I know some of this can be a little confusing, and it might not necessarily pertain to what you chose to write your poem about. But that's what I'd like you guys to work on. We're going to have another 40 minutes or so to do that, so please utilize your time well. You have your iPads. I will be walking around the class and can help anybody who may need it. Don't hesitate to ask for help. All right, guys, I am very proud of you. You utilized your time well today. Did everybody get their biological poems printed out? Yeah, everybody got them? Okay, good. Now, did everybody get a chance to do an illustration to go with their biological poem? Does it look, did you draw a June bug? Good job. For the rest of our lesson today, guys, we're going to go ahead and read some more Where the Sidewalk Ends. Everybody will have an opportunity to read. Who would like to go first? Come on up.